we're just having a nice toasty warm morning because now we have a heater in the van, and that is like literally a game changer. Totally makes van life in this freezing cold zero weather tolerable. And we're also making tea. EAMON and Beck gave us some chai walla tea, so we're testing that out today, but it smells so good in here and I cannot wait to have a glass. Hey guys, we just spent the weekend at El Campo. It's GoVan's last van gathering of the season, and it was so awesome. We met so many amazing people, we saw so many cool vans, and it was really neat because there was different groups that were there. So there were like a section where there's a bunch of sprinters, and there were a whole bunch of like classic VWs, and all kinds of vans everywhere in between, and it was really cool to see that and everyone get together and have fun. And the weather turned out to be pretty good on that day, even though it was a bit chilly, but it was great.
I think it was really nice for us too because that's our first van meetup.
Yeah.
We follow all these people online, and to meet them in person is so much fun. And then just to see how everybody builds out their vans or takes these classic rigs and then makes it their own. And the community is so strong and connected, I guess, even though most of the time we're out maybe in the wilderness or doing our own thing. To get together a couple times a year is really, really nice. Since this meetup was planned in advance, it was really well organized. There was a couple hundred vans there. There was amazing sponsors, like you could go check out gear for outdoor stuff or for your van. They had a party trailer, like there was a store, there, like a storefront trailer, and then they made like a rooftop deck that you can hang out in, like whether it's in the morning to have coffee or late at night just to dance to the music and that sort of thing.
Big fires and
huge fire. It was like the biggest fire I've ever been around.
And then they also had a stage set up, so there were speakers and presenters, and we were asked to speak and share a little bit about our story, so we did that, and that was a really cool and unique experience. We haven't done that before.
And scary.
And scary.
I guess we were nervous beforehand, even though you're still talking to people throughout the day. It's different to get up on a stage and tell our story, and they wanted us to focus on Vanessa being pregnant and how we're going to travel with the baby and what that looks like in the future. So that's kind of what our talk was about. When we got pregnant, it was in the States, and we couldn't get the same kind of medical care down there. So we still traveled in the States for 2 months while Vanessa was pregnant on the way back to Canada. And our first appointment was like that first kind of ultrasound or like doctor's appointments. And then while we're traveling on the road, it's a little bit trickier because we have to carry all of our medical records with us. We might have to see multiple doctors and multiple midwives along the way.
Yeah, so it's been a bit challenging in that way, and trying to find somebody that will provide care for you when you're pregnant and traveling, because you have regular intervals where you have to see a doctor or midwife. But everyone that we've seen has been really open to that and really supportive of our decision. Our midwife was supportive of us getting on the road afterwards, and that was something we were kind of nervous and hesitant to talk to her about because...
Well, and surprisingly, she actually was working with a couple and delivered a baby that couple was living in a van. So I guess that's the popularity of van life now, is that midwives are delivering babies that are now traveling full-time.
We're really grateful for Julian and Katie asking us to speak and share our story. Even though the weather was a little bit cold, it didn't stop people from having fun and getting out and enjoying the talks and the paddleboard competition and just playing with dogs and interacting and meeting other people. So it was a really awesome weekend overall.
So right now everybody's actually heading out, and maybe that's why we look a little bit like tired or under the weather, is because we tried to fit in as much fun and excitement as we could in those few days.
Yeah.
But we got a chance to, you know, get really close with a few van lifers and just talk to them about their favorite part of their van, just like a little bit of insight into how much they love their vans and what their favorite part is.
What's up, guys? This is EAMON BEC.
Yo, yo, welcome.
Hey, vlog. Welcome to our home.
We wanted to see what your favorite thing was about your build.
Wow, currently my favorite thing about the van is puppy sitting. It's been a real adventure. So I don't know, I love our dog Bruce.
My favorite thing is our pee funnel. So we have a little funnel that drains right through the bottom of the van. So at night when it's really cold and you don't want to open up a dank bottle, you got a little funnel.
Pee funnel.
That is real van life.
It is unbelievably key.
Yeah.
And our last thing I think would probably be our Vitamix blender, because we love making smoothies every morning, and just having it accessible, mounted on the wall, makes it really easy to like whip up.
I'm definitely jealous of that setup.
Yeah, it's
maybe
awesome.
we need to like cut our cabinet somewhere.
Custom fit.
Custom do your own.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So we will link their channel below.
Guys?
We also make YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Part of that van life squad fam.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I had their tea this morning, which I told you about, which was amazing.
Oh, Vanessa,
so good.
plug the tea company.
Yeah,
Love
thank
it,
you
dude.
So I'll
much.
link that below as well.
Thank you so
You're the
much.
best.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it. It was so fun meeting you guys.
I know,
Yeah,
it was amazing.
super fun.
Yeah, we had a
It's
blast.
fun when we meet with other van lifers and we're like, oh, you live in a van? Cool. Oh, you're vegan? Cool. Oh, you make YouTube videos? We're best friends.
Yeah, trifecta.
It's like instant best friend.
Yeah.
This is Katie from So We Bought a Van.
Hello.
You have an awesome van.
Thank you.
Thank you. What is your favorite thing about the van life or your van?
Yeah. I think I like the freedom the best. I don't have to commute to work. I get to do all my own freelance remote work, and I like the ability to just go where I want, when I want, and it's been wonderful to not have to be someplace or do something I don't want to do. I can really pay attention to my body and my mind, and just wherever I want to go. And yeah, I think that's the best part.
That's the best part?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The very best part.
The very best part.
Hey, I'm Danielle from Exploring Alternatives, and welcome to our van. I think my favorite thing about this van is that we built every single thing by hand. It sounds really nerdy, but I actually love our curtain rod holders. I thought about these for a while, and then I built them myself. Another thing that we love and that we found out about from Create Wonder is our foot pump for our sink. And so now we have running water, which makes it a lot more comfortable. Another thing that I absolutely love about our van is our built-in bookshelves. We've tried to create all these like nooks and crannies in the van that were going to be really functional based on the different piles of stuff that we had in our previous van that was just made it really messy. So now we have all our books, we have space to put like coffee cups if we're sitting back here working, you know, nighttime things, whatever. So that's another favorite.
I'm Matt from Exploring Alternatives, and definitely my favorite thing is being able to stand up. I'm 6'3", and the van we had before this was a kind of a standard cargo van, and the most I could stand up was probably like this. So that was kind of uncomfortable. It worked for a while, but this is great.
it's going to be really sad to see everyone go their separate ways, because even though we've just met a lot of these people, we've been following them on social media for a while, or YouTube, and so you feel like you know each other, and then when you meet in person, it's like a super awesome experience, and you know, we've become like instant friends, and we really will miss everyone.
All right, guys, we have to pack up our own van right now too and head out, because we have our next midwife appointment in Nova Scotia in about a week. We'll make sure that we link GoVan's website below.
Yeah.
They showcase stories from the road and other people's vans, and they have events. There's lots of stuff going on with them right now. If you haven't already, you can check out our ebook that will also link on this video up there. So then you can build a van, come to the next meetup wherever that is in your area or on the road, and it'll be so much fun, and we hope to see you guys at those meetups as well.
Yeah, so make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.